I don't know if I like it though. But you get what I'm saying. Like, you can do patterns like that, especially with blocks that face different directions. I've also seen some fairly good floor patterns done with like non-traditional blocks, like furnaces and such, because the tops have different like two-dimensional textures. Or instead of just like a flat color, it's like a ring of colors, kind of like the tops of logs. Okay, that's looking good. Now let's get some of these, make some shelves. Some of these. Make some shelves here. So the difference is these are like load-bearing shelves, which is why they have to be a little bit thicker. And this is just more like if you're putting decorative knickknacks up there, like lightweight stuff. Because obviously that's kind of too high to reach anyway. Oh, without a ladder. All right, we're also going to be putting our, what is it, a dropper or a dispenser? Dispenser is what we need. They're very different, at least mechanically, for what I need them to do. No! I just got rid of my dispenser again. This is going to be an on-running theme for this entire series. This is me accidentally getting rid of the block I need. Bam. I also accidentally just dispensed my stuff. Oh, and it affects that too. So, okay. I don't know. I feel like I should use a different material, but I don't know what to use. So I'm just going to use all of the same material for now. And that one. There we go. Doesn't look too bad. Oh, okay. It's this one that I activated. Buttons. You know what? Maybe we should just kind of keep in theme with this. We'll keep the walls that color. I don't know if that looks better. Door right stairs and... Oh, diorite. Okay, I thought I was mispronouncing them. I just apparently never looked twice at them. Then what I want to do is something like that. There we go. That doesn't look particularly good. We will fix that color in a moment. First we need buckets. That'd be really funny to just spin a fish bucket. Or just have it random so it's like occasionally like your faucet will just dispense a fish. You know what? I think that's funny. Let's try it. And then lava. I really wish you could dispense milk. That would be very cool. Okay, so... Oh god. I think I broke the button somehow. I don't know how, but I broke the buttons. You know what? We'll figure that out later. Dang, that wasn't the fish bucket. Let's try it again. Oh, there's the fish bucket. Oh god, no. It doesn't scoop them back up. I thought you could scoop them up with buckets. Maybe it's because it's not a full fish. Alright, we'll just... That is kind of funny and really sad. We should put this thing out of its misery. Oh god, where did you go? You are adorable. I'm so sorry I had to do that. Okay, let's see. Now we need to redo our refrigerator. I think right about there. Then we're gonna need another dropper. Yeah, dropper makes sense. And then you know what I actually want to do? Something like, let's make it all stone. And there's a reason for that. At least, the problem is they have their own custom textures. So again, I kind of wanted to make the button blend in. This is where we're going to put the button for the fireplace. It's going to actually be under the refrigerator this time instead of like in a closet, since we don't really have a pantry in this one. Everything is just kind of open storage, which I feel opens the kitchen more and feels nicer. Speaking of which, we can decorate that real quick. Throw like a pumpkin up here. Bring this out one more. Get like a cauldron. Hey, I remembered how to spell cauldron. That's a new one. I'm always like cold or cad or it's never easy for me to remember how to spell that. A brewing stand. Toss it up right about there. What else do we need up here? We need something. We also need some bottles to put in there. That should be good. And there we go. Little brewing stand. Maybe a potted plant? Yeah, that makes sense. Just some sort of thing up there. Let's not go too much with the same flowers. Yeah. Oh, that's annoying. Maybe I can just put the flower right here. Maybe I will get rid of the countertops, because then you can't put anything on them. Alternatively, however, I can use the whole item frame trick. Let's see. Get some idea for that. What can I put on there to make it look like we're doing something interesting? Probably not those. Maybe? How does armor look in item frames? Shield? Oh! Hey, that's a good idea. You know what? Let's do some testing. For you. No, that does not do what I thought it would do. I saw somebody essentially putting a specific texture on a banner to make it look like it's a cell phone, and then doing that trick, but it does not. It's not a very big texture. I'm pretty sure most armor is going to be the same way. I'm going to have to go through a lot of different blocks to see how they interact with that. Right now, I'm not a huge fan. So we'll get rid of the countertop for now, and we'll come back to that if we need it. Maybe not that one. I'm not a fan of that pot, but also you wouldn't want to put a pot super close to your... I mean, I could keep it on that countertop. No, I'm not. I'm not going to keep it on that countertop. I don't think I'm going to keep it here either. Okay, let's see. Sticky piston. And then one of those. Then we're gonna get a iron door. I'm trying to remember how I did this. Did I do that? Oh, I had that one pulled down. That's what I did. That makes more sense. Okay, so that's right there. The bottom block doesn't matter. Oh, no! That's what I did for that spot. Okay, it's all coming back to me now. So I put a chest there, so it's kind of like a freezer drawer. You can still put like a pressure plate right there to like get into it. There you go. What? Is that not open? Maybe I put a barrel instead, because they can actually open sideways. Yeah, not ideal, but it works. And then I had that block pulled down. I think cobblestone might hide buttons a little bit better. Nope, it doesn't. Not at all. Not in the slightest. So at least try regular stone. Plus, I feel like it might be a little bit closer. I don't know. Okay, so now that we know that's there, the sticky piston is gonna actually be here. Oops. Oh, that might be a problem. Well, no, I think it's just because I set down that block. I got rid of my iron block again. Cool. Should only activate that. And then we have another one here with another button. Oops. I did not select the right one. Button there. Besides the massive graphical glitch, that works pretty well. Now, what I like to do here is actually make this kind of like an ice maker. So it's like, okay, I need some ice for my cup. Boop. Boop. That's pretty cool. Minus the graphical glitch. And then, you know what else we need? Sea turtle eggs. They don't look super like eggs, but you know what? Why not? Just have some kind of decoration up there. You know what every kitchen needs? Some friggin' cake. Yeah. Put it over here. It seems really weird to put it right by. Let's put it in the corner and just move the lanterns in a little bit more. That looks a little bit better. Still kind of in the corner. And then lantern, lantern. Looking good, except maybe a little too short. That's practically dangling right over your plate. Well, nothing I can really do except raise that beam. And that wouldn't look good for a couple of reasons. So we'll just deal with it. Alternatively, I was also thinking about replacing this with trapdoors. But I kind of like how thick it is. So we're just going to keep that. Let's see. Pretty much everything's done for the most part. We still need to do the corner right there. Or not the corner. Oh god, why? Why? Okay. Something smaller than cornflower? Yeah. Yeah. Why do you vex me? I think that's the shortest it gets, so I'm just gonna have to use a really short one. Something like a rose, maybe? A poppy? I think dandelion. Yeah, that looks good. That looks at least okay. I would love to put something up here too, but I don't think there is anything I can put up there. I definitely want to replace the doorite. I'm just not sure with what yet. And I want to finish up the kitchen before I get too sidetracked. This thing we now need is the centerpiece, which I'm thinking some sort of stone material. There's already a lot of white, so I don't want white. Gray's probably not going to pop as much as I want it to. Orange is a no. Smooth stone, I don't think yellow is going to fit very well. Maybe a dark red? I love the color of the purpur. Purpur? Purpur. I have no idea how to pronounce these things. I don't like that texture, however, so we're just going to stick with this for now. Oops. Stop it. Yes. I like that design. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, kind of tapered in. I could reverse that, and that would look really nice, actually. Not that one, this one. So maybe something like bam. Oops. Yeah, we'll do it this way. And I think, yeah, okay. So it did that automatically. Okay, I didn't have to replace the other ones. That is perfect. The table or the chair, the legs aren't super in the center, so that's perfect. We'll get another little pot. And a sapling, I think, makes the most sense. Let's do a Sadia. That looks pretty, except that pot is huge. God, who thought that would be a good idea? Okay, let's do our trick again. What we're going to do, something I've been wanting to do forever. Pressure plate, that's what I'm looking for. So it's going to look like we have a cutting board by putting an item frame there, a sword, oops, That makes sense. There you go. Now it looks like you have a knife, or in this case, a literal sword, because that's what every medieval lord or lady needs in their home, is a freaking sword to cut things with. I mean, you know what? It sounds like some Mall Ninja level stuff right there, but I think I would love to cut potatoes with a literal, just miniature sword. That's technically what knives are, I suppose, but I'd say they're closer to daggers. We need swords just to cut things. I saw a meme once. Someone had Frostmourne replica from World of Warcraft, so this huge, jagged, like undead-looking sword, and they're using it to cut a steak, and it's just beautiful. I thoroughly recommend looking it up. Okay, our kitchen is looking good. It's a little dim, but just enough light where it matters. Let's see. I also saw another trick. I don't know how well this would work. I'm trying to remember how to do it. It's basically you push a... You know, let's try it. I want to say you push like a hopper cart into a block, and it looks kind of like a pot. The problem is that's a little low. So there's got to be something else you got to do there. I don't think they actually pushed it into a block. I think they made their own stove, I think is what they did, which is a shame because that would look really nice. Although, you know what? I saw some cool tricks before. That's not what I want. Armor stand. I don't think the tortoise helmet is going to be the best option. So we're going to need something like a half slab. And I don't recall how you're supposed to be able to put a block over them. I think maybe you push the block, but I don't think you can push stuff with containers. So dang, this is probably not going to work. Oh, that's disappointing. Oh well. Alternatively, we could have put something else there, but we'll try that another time. What I was trying to do is have like, you know, maybe we can do it for one of the countertops, although the countertops is also a problem because, as far as I know, barrels can't be pushed. Let's go ahead and try that, just for curiosity's sake. I'm sure a lot of you are like, don't waste your time, you can't. And I'm sure that would be a lot more readily available knowledge if you could. No, that's really disappointing. Can you push item frames into blocks? Or not item frames, armor stands. Kinda. You can push it at a block. It's just really far over. Okay, that's not going to work. We'll just continue on with our lever. Now this redstone stuff is going to get a little complicated. And by a little complicated, I mean not at all, but we've got to go through this, all this redstone stuff. Okay. So none of this matters. We can just fill that in. We don't have to fill it in. I just really want to because I don't like all this open space. I know what you're thinking, Tyken. We love watching you fill holes, but that's not what we want to see at the moment. So what I want to do is essentially have another trick lever. So that's why this shelf is empty. You know where to put things. And essentially, what we're going to do... Oh, that's just the right amount over to redstone. Also, I found... What is it? Doku Stash. I really appreciate... Doku Stash is basically a bunch of different texture pack artists are all working on DokuCraft, which is really interesting, and I would love to have the same thing for my Taidoku, but just a bunch of alternate textures, things they're not going to add to the official pack. And one of them is this really cool redstone design. It looks like wire. I kind of love it. I'm not going to lie. You can see it. Oh, I guess that's a bad example because that's a 3D model and it works weird that way. But it looks really cool is all I'm saying. Dang. Kind of actually looks dwarven, which is something I would love. Okay, so what we're going to do now, so you know where that's at. We're just going to have to dig for it now. And here it is. So when that turns on, we need it to wrap around and go to this pressure plate. We actually need the opposite when it turns off, because we need to reverse it so the pressure plate is on until you put a torch there. So we're gonna snake this around. Not right there. Maybe the other side? The other side would make sense. Yes, perfect. I cannot see anything. Hold on. That would work perfectly. I'm sure there's also a command to do that, but much better. We'll replace that piece in a second. Okay. Perfect. And now, good. That button's not going to affect anything. Kind of want to make sure when you're setting down redstone wiring. Okay. So pop that off. Bam. It's like nothing ever happened. The pressure plate doesn't affect it. The button doesn't affect it. Perfect. So now what we need to do is the button is right here. I want to say it's right here. Let's shove some right there. Shoot. Uh-oh. I messed something up. What did I do? How did I do it? Is it... Oh, it's because it's on the wall? So I have to put it, like, directly there. Okay. That's not helping at all. So basically I have to be very tricky in order to do it. Or maybe... Oh god, that's not what I wanted to do, and I did not know you can remove plants by right-clicking on them. You learn something new every day. Even though I've been kind of playing this for, like, on and off 8 years. Nope. God, that's really annoying. I'm sure I can fix that where you can put it on any side. So let's see, the problem is it's just right there. So if I do that. Nope. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it to be very specific because I don't feel like fixing that. I could fix that fairly easily, but it's a headache I just don't want to deal with at the moment. Wait a minute. Oh, I got rid of the redstone torch. That's what happened. Okay. So now, bam. So again, a defense mechanism, so if anybody easily throws a redstone torch up there. So yeah, programmers, when you take a bug and make it into a feature. So now we have this button. When we press it, we want it to open up that over there. So now we have, wait a minute. The whole reason I put that redstone there was to check to see if I'm getting that signal I need. Okay, so press the button, turns on, perfect. So I'm getting a signal from that block, just as I thought I would. And now we just loop it through here, where it used to connect. And again, we can just fill all this up, because we don't need it. Beautiful. And it should actually be shorter length, so I don't need to add any repeaters or anything like that. And nothing is connected accidentally. So now when we press this button, bam. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I did not do something right. Maybe it does need a repeater? Because as far as I know, that should all be connected. Okay, we're gonna have to troubleshoot one more thing. So we're gonna... that should work. Is it going far enough? It isn't. So that means I basically just need... you've got to be kidding me. Really? Okay. So it's one short. Just one. One. And the problem is I can't put like a redstone repeater right here. Because then it's not... it doesn't work in both directions. That's frustrating. Okay. Just gonna put one right there. We're gonna get rid of this lever. If we just move that fridge over one more, that would have been perfect. Okay, so you know what? I'm sure we're gonna need this redstone repeater right there regardless. So I'm just gonna move it back. Okay. Trying to save on materials and it's not helping. Okay. Now I heard it activate. And bam, that is beautiful. Absolutely breathtaking. Another thing we're going to do real quick is add a security feature. I've already did this on my previous tutorial, but I actually want to add it here too. Essentially, you can press the button to close it from on the inside, but now you can also just press the lever. What? Why is there... What? The heck? I think I broke my stuff. Okay, well the point is, the lever locks everything, and the button just opens or closes it. Ugh. Okay, so stop putting me on fire. Just basically don't need those. Did I break it when I did that one thing with stuff? I don't know. Okay, so now it's open. Okay, let's try closing it again. Okay. That seemed to work. Yeah, okay. That still works. I don't know what happened. All right, that's cool. That's cool. Kitchen is basically done. I have no idea what to do with like the little dining room area. It looks nice, but it needs something. For one thing it definitely needs is dark oak stairs. There we go. Ooh, did not mean to do that. Yeah. Definitely offer your suggestions, because I can't think of anything. Like, doing something like that takes too much away. Could maybe do something like this. I feel like that takes too much away. Well, actually, maybe not. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Kind of fits the motif. The ceiling is still really boring, though. Not really sure what to do with that. Maybe. Take these. Oh god, no. Did not mean to do that. Yes, this one. This one right here. Take this. Put it up at like an angle, because I know I can't put a log there. Do something like this, maybe. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad with that pole there. Kind of looks like supports. Oh god, no. I'm just breaking everything. Then we replace that. Grab one of these. Replace those. Yeah. Okay, still boring, but less boring. I dig it. Add some depth. The ceiling isn't too special, but it's not bad. Still needs some light outside of the window. I guess that might provide enough light. Worst case scenario is I can hang like a lantern right there. I don't know why I just started doing a southern accent. Do not ask. That looks kind of funny because it looks like the lantern's just resting on its head. Alright, no, that's good. That's good. Alright. Yeah, everything is fully functional. I have a beautiful kitchen that has hot and running water, except for the weird glitchy buttons, but whatever. You know what? Actually, I wonder. Is it all my buttons that are glitchy, or is it just the stone ones for whatever reason? Oh god, no. Oh, it's all the buttons. That's sad. I wonder what I did wrong. Well, I'll fix that another time. Either way, it doesn't matter too much because we're not going to be pressing too many buttons at this moment. The new living room is looking grand and beautiful. The new kitchen is looking a lot more brighter and a little bit more colorful. Yeah, I do love the little black backsplash right there. Like the little, maybe something more floral in this pot. Less like a little tree. Maybe have another pot too. Haha, new tricks I've learned. Oh, no, we need some color, so maybe some pink. And then I don't think we have any blue, so maybe some cornflower. Cornflower in that one. That seems like a really grand vase for such a small little flower. I could offset it, but that would just look weird. I feel like maybe I need a slightly longer island too. I don't know. Maybe that's just the right size. It's hard to say because my kitchen's a lot more open now. Yeah. All right. What? I can't. If there's a flower in my hand. Okay. No, that doesn't look good either. That's just a really terrible pot for literally everything. One of these maybe? Okay, that looks better. That looks a little bit more of a bigger flower. All right. So that's gonna be wrapping up this episode. Before I go, remember to comment below what you think of the kitchen, what it needs, maybe a different material for the sink, maybe just all white with the diorite, diorite. That's got to be diorite. Tell me how to say diorite properly in the comments. Tell me what you think of my new fireplace. Well, not design, but additions. And yeah, I will see you guys next time.